What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. And this one I'm continuing to show to make the Hello Neighbor Act 1 basement in Minecraft, oh my lord. This is part 3, and in this one we're going to be doing this entire hallway along with the 2 rooms in here, and then kind of getting the next hallway set up, which is this one over here. Anyway, with that being said, enjoy the tutorial, and I will catch you on the flip side. So from the first 2 parts, you should have something, hopefully that is of, this kind of nature. Wow, we very much cut this off square. Anyway, you want to start in this first area, and we're going to just, wipe out this first little area in probably, 15 seconds. It really shouldn't take that long. It'll be more than that, but you get the point. You want to start by getting out oak planks, light blue concrete, black concrete, stone button, spruce trapdoors. I almost said doors. Blue wool, red wool, yellow wool, and smooth stone slabs. We'll start with that. We will need a couple more. So if you head through the doorway that we entered this room through and you look to the right, you want to be looking at this wall particularly. And heading to the far left corner, you want to count right by 1 and place 2 oak planks moving up on this block. Forward diagonally, right from that you'll place the same thing. And from this bottom front oak plank, you'll place 1 oak plank to the right, along with 1 in front of that same block. Extend that front one left by 1 as well, and you should have this. From the furthest right plank, you'll count right by 2 and back by 1 to place an oak plank. From that one, count right by 2 and place a light blue concrete. And from that, count right by 3 and forward by 1 and place an oak plank. On the light blue concrete, you want a black concrete, and off each side of the black concrete, except for the, side facing backwards, or I guess towards you, you'll place spruce trapdoors opened or closed against it, like so. On the front of the light blue concrete, you'll place a stone button. From the center of that, you'll leave a 3-block gap moving, I guess, back, or I guess towards you, which is forward, and you'll place a smooth stone slab right there. You should see that is 3 blocks there. Extend the smooth stone slab left and right by 1, and then place a blue wool off the side of that. Extend the blue wool forward by 1 and connect them together, and then extend the middle 3 blue wool up by 1 each. This is the old couch design. This ended up getting changed. I think it was Alpha 1 ended up changing it. New Alpha 1. So yeah, this was made before that, so I just kind of didn't particularly do anything fancy. Anyway, you can then do technically what is the front right-hand corner. It's this corner right here. It's, I guess, the only one we haven't tampered with that actually counts because there's no wall there. In the very corner, you'll place 2 yellow wool moving up. I'd get rid of your smooth stone slabs and get on an oak door because to the left of the yellow wool, you're placing an oak door on the back half of that block. Left of that, you'll place 2 red wool moving up, and then you'll also have a red wool on top of the oak door. Again, it's the old design, but I mean, this one I think lasted through Alpha 2. I didn't change it until the new acts. I think New Act 3 actually has a mix of them, funnily enough. Anyway, you can clear your inventory, and we're just going to start now with candles and flint and steel, and then we can actually have this whole area finished. So we'll head back to where the TV was, which is the light blue concrete with the black concrete on top. Just to the right of the light blue, you'll place a singular candle on this block, and as per usual, they are all lit on fire. I think every single one in this basement is, if I remember correctly. On the little couch, you'll just take the, armrest on the left and take the blue wool in line with the smooth stone, then you'll place a singular candle on that block. I feel like putting a candle on a couch armrest is a horrible idea, but I'm not the one making the rules, so whatever. Direct your attention and be looking towards the closet like so, and in front of the yellow wool you'll place a singular candle again lit on fire. From the red wool here on the right, you'll go forward diagonally right by 1 and place 2 candles on that block instead. I believe you can do that, which is very interesting. You can light it on fire and then place more candles. For some reason, I feel like you didn't used to be able to do that, but I could be wrong and dumb. But I'm not sure. Anyway, next area, you want to start by getting out waxed, weathered cut copper, cyan concrete, blue concrete, birch doors, and gas podzol will be kind of helpful. Stripped spruce wood will also be helpful. coarse dirt. That's kind of a weird one, specifically because of how it's actually used anyway. And anything else we can go with? I guess nether bricks and a lantern. So we'll try to get as much of this kind of pathway done as we can. And we'll start, if you like are heading towards the opening here, we'll start on the left side behind this strip spruce. You will start by placing a cyan, and then 3 more of the alternating blue and cyan, like so. You should be a block above the floor. In the floor from there, I guess another block back, you'll place a waxed cut copper. Then up diagonally back from there, you'll place a blue, and you'll extend it back by 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It should be by 15 with these alternating blocks. And you should end on a cyan concrete when you do that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just going to count my blues. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that is correct. Behind that, you'll place a strip spruce wood upward facing, like so. We might as well just finish like this entire loop. Going left of this, or like that way towards, I guess, your supermarket for me, you'll place a blue concrete. And then do 8 alternating. A waxed weathered cut copper in the floor. And then above that, you'll start with a blue and have 3 more alternating beyond that. If you place an upward-facing strip spruce on the end there, we will stop for now, because this is where it changes to white and light gray. From this end strip spruce, though, you'll actually go kind of backward or that way with 5 waxed weathered cut copper in the floor, and then behind that, you'll have an up or a strip spruce kind of up a block like so. Going right of that, you'll place alternating cyan and blue concrete, making sure you start with a cyan until you're kind of aligned with the strip spruce on the front there. I'll go to there because that looks about right, and then instead of actually, trying to bring it forward, I'll take the strip spruce here at the front and I'll extend it back with starting a cyan, and then I'll do again the alternating cyan and blue. And once all of that is done, that's kind of your hallway marked. Yeah, this is what we'll focus on. And then after this, we'll get these 2 rooms done, because they'll be fairly simple anyway, so just get them out of the way. Although I don't know if how much of that will be in this part. Hopefully both rooms if everything goes to plan, but we'll see. I would start by filling in your floor with waxed weathered cut copper. There's like one little exception that we'll worry about later, so yeah, I guess it's on like the far side over here, the kind of right wall. There's like 4 blocks or something of coarse dirt. I can tell you where in a sec. I just want to fill it in first and then worry about it after. Because it'll be a little bit easier to pinpoint that way. Nice. As I mentioned, there's a little bit of coarse dirt. You will take the doorway closest to the front here, which is this one, and you will trace it all the way right. From this cut copper, you will count back by 2 and break this one along with the 3 behind it, and again replace it all with coarse dirt. Really not sure what this is. I think it sticks up a little bit if I remember, but I didn't do that because that wasn't when I was into the texturing with the mud and everything. Oh, I don't even know if mud was out when I made this. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think packed mud existed. Huh. Yeah, no, this was a long time ago, so I don't actually think it did. But anyway, ignoring that, you'll bring each cyan and blue concrete all the way up by, I guess, 7 until you're 1 shorter than the strip spruce. And you will go over the 1 block doorways on the top, like, 6. Yeah, just top 6. And then the 5 block gap just leave open because that does not have any obstructions. Hopefully everyone is having a good day or night. I am, for the most part, doing more of this. I'm working on some other tutorials. Don't think I can say anything yet in this video because I don't think they have been announced yet. But, maybe we'll see. I guess it depends on how long Chapter 2's little segment takes. But, some exciting stuff is in fact on the way, can confirm. Well, one of them is not particularly exciting to me. The other one is kind of more exciting. At least, it's more exciting than, I guess they're both more exciting than like a random city build, but they're not exactly like yippee, Anyway. Yeah. This is a large basement for sure. But I've been asked enough times to do it. So I'm like, you know, I might as well give the people what they ask for. And it's not too bad of a tutorial, seeing as how I am in the midst of doing chapter 2, you know, of Poppy Playtime. I think I might have said that in a previous part. I don't know. I have memory loss. Not really. I just forget things sometimes because they're not important and I have better things to be considering. But yeah. A lot of cool stuff. Guess depending on your opinions, it's included. But I guess if you're watching this particular part of the video, then surely it's included in that thought process. Anyway, you should end up having this once you're done. I'm not quite done yet, but I want to quickly go into the next segment. There we go. Yeah, you should have this. Now, a block above this, the ceiling should probably be gray concrete. I'll get rid of the wax weathered cut cardboard because I don't think we need it. And again, just grab gray concrete and you will fill in the ceiling in line with the strip spruce and the ceiling from the previous area. And just stop at the end of the hallway where we have kind of, I guess, deemed as the stopping point for this section. Yeah, this hallway will also be fairly easy. I know one of the two rooms is a little bit annoying to make. The other one I don't remember. I don't think it's that bad. I don't remember. I do know they got some wall patterns going that are fun, depending on how you think of it. So you should have this. Next up, we'll do the doors, because they're fairly simple. If you, like, just, you know, start on this hallway, this first door on the left, you'll place a podzol kind of inside, and on the close half of the podzol, you'll place a birch door. The handle should face left if you're looking at it, though. Like so. The doorway on the back here, I'm guessing is the same. Yeah, it is on the podzol, but this time the handle faces right when you're looking at it, like so. It might be beneficial to place all of the podzol and stuff now, so if you just take the podzol we have here and extend it right by, we're going to go 2 blocks. You can just connect it all the way forward, and you should connect just to the right of this door right here, and then everything kind of between this and the hallway will just fill with podzol. We won't need all of it, and we might need more, but I just want to get kind of the bulk of this filled in, so we kind of have a feeling for what's going on. And, yeah. But it should be fairly correct positional-wise. And, yeah. Pattern in one of these rooms also does not work. Hey, it's fun. You'll see what I mean. It's kind of annoying. Anyway, just like leave this area and you want to head back to the long portion of the hallway, which is this one. Let me also do the same on my alt account so I can figure out where the light is. So it's in line with out of the middle 2 core start, it's in line with the frontmost one, which is this one. And you want to be in the middle of the hallway from it, and just from the ceiling going down, you'll place 2 nether brick fences and a lantern. From this point, you can clear your inventory and get out. Lime terracotta. Warped door. Acacia plank. Stone button. Light blue concrete. Acacia door. Spruce fence. Armor stand, and oh, we missed a light. That's so embarrassing. Redstone torch. We'll worry about the light in a second. Where are redstone torches? There they are. So on this side still, you want to head to the kind of strip spruce corner here on the left wall. And you'll count forward from it by 6. So 3, 4, 5, 6, and place an acacia plank with a stone button off the right. In front of it, you'll place a lime terracotta with another one on top, and you'll have a warped door off the right of that. I like the handle facing forward, but I don't know if I cared, because that is the way it automatically places anyway. So yeah. You'll notice a lot of these designs are old. That's kind of just a result of this being such an old build, and I never really bothered to check it until I'm going through it now. On the cyan concrete row just in front of the strip spruce, you'll take the 4th cyan down and place a redstone torch on it. You should have 3 above and 4 below. On the back wall, which is this one, you'll count from the back right-hand corner left by 1 and place 2 light blue concrete on top. Off the front, an acacia door, and I do have the handle facing left. Speaking of left, you will count left from that by 4 and place 3 spruce fence moving up. Extend the top 2 left a fence each, and then this like bottom fence of those 2 can be brought left 1 and then down 1. I don't know what that is, to be honest. It's kind of just there. Turn to your left, and just around this corner here, you'll take the second, like the cyan concrete strip on this front wall, and you'll place an armor stand facing right on it. If you are in Bedrock, you can crouch and click on it once, twice, and yeah, that's it, twice. And it'll be in this position. If you're in Java, that's really unfortunate. I'm so sorry. Bedrock is superior. I'm joking. Bedrock is not necessarily better. Anyway, clear your inventory and quickly get out nether brick fences and lanterns. And from the end here, I guess, from the door on the left, if you're just like walking towards the opening here, you'll count forward a block, which is away from the opening, and on the ceiling place 2 nether brick fences down and then a lantern again. We can now head through this birch door here, and we can start this room. You want to get out. Red terracotta. Orange terracotta. Polished black stone walls. Yup, the goofy pipes are back. Polished black stone blocks. Gray concrete. Oak fence. Oak trap door. Okay, so I'm wrong. Packed mud did exist because I used it, so grab it. And we'll go green terracotta. So from this door, if you kind of are looking at it, you will place two red terracotta to the left, and how many to the right? 8. You'll then go out diagonally, kind of towards you with a red terracotta on either side, like so. We're excluding the corners for a really specific reason in this room, and you'll see why. You'll bring either red terracotta towards you by 7. Did I do that one right? Yeah, I guess so. And then go forward diagonally in with a red. Off the left side here, you'll leave a gap of 1, and then just, or off the right side rather, you'll leave a gap of 1 moving left, and then connect with red terracotta like so. There's a specific point I want you to start at. It is just to the left of the birch door. Here you're placing an orange terracotta from the top half. That might not actually be the specific spot. It's totally not. It's the opposite side, but that's there now, I guess. Take the front left-hand corner. It should be in the right spot anyway. And on this particular front left-hand corner on the front wall, you'll place a red, and on the left wall, you'll place an orange terracotta. Right of the red on the front wall, you want another orange terracotta. From the red in between them, you'll place a red on top, and then an orange. And then on top of, I guess, either orange, you'll place 2 red. Going back on the left wall, this will make more sense in a second. I'll give you the pattern. You'll place 2 red moving up and then an orange. So you kind of have this pattern. And I mark this specifically because from this point, you want kind of to repeat this pattern. Now, I'm missing an orange terracotta? Really? Oh no, wait, I'm not. Okay, yeah, no, that makes more sense. Does it? I guess it does. I don't know. But essentially, you want to take each of these, and off each orange, you're placing 2 red, an orange, 2 red, an orange, 2 red, an orange, etc. going around the walls. Making sure you do obviously leave the corners open, but when you end, you should kind of end correctly on the pattern that you're on. And then the row where we just have red in the middle here, it'll just be a full row of red around, which can go over the doorways, both of them. And this row will start with a red, orange, 2 red, orange, 2 red, orange, etc. And you're going to keep going around like this. Unfortunately, this isn't as, I guess, kind as I thought it was. But you should have this kind of. This corner is the one that I ended up sacrificing because it wouldn't have lined up regardless. So you got to pick one to lose. From this, it's a little bit weird, but you're placing another row of red terracotta on top. Hold on, wait, let me look at the right corner real quick. Which would be this one, I guess. Yeah, okay, this one. From this point, you want to start kind of in this corner and start specifically on the, like, if you're looking at it, you'll start on the right wall of the 2, which is this one right here. It's a shorter wall. And you'll start from the front and place 2 red, orange, 2 red, orange, 2 red, orange, etc. And you're just going to go around from this point and do the same thing. Although you'll notice you'll end with 4 red, and that's fine. A little annoying, but fine nonetheless. And then you'll have a row of red terracotta on top. And then you'll copy the original row with the orange. So you'll take this orange and just trace it up and then do the same thing. And yeah, it should line up. I mean, it shouldn't, but you get the point that I mean. There you go. So there's kind of like an orange missing there. I guess if you wanted to put one here on the side, because that would line up like that, then you can. I didn't, though. And so I thought I was missing one, though, because I was like, huh? Anyway, a block above the top of the walls. Now you can fill in the ceiling with gray concrete. The other room is a little bit easier wall pattern-wise. This room isn't hard in general, other than the next part, which is the pipes again. We just can't escape them. So you want to figure out whichever door is the one that leads back into the hallway, which is this one. And we're going to call this the front wall. I'm actually going to mark it with a green terracotta on the wall, like so. That'll be the front. So let me figure that one out. I think it's this door. Yeah, it is. From the front, we'll call it front right-hand corner of the room. You want to start by counting left by 4 and back by 2, and going up, you will place 4 polished black stone walls. In front of the top one, you want a polished black stone block and then another wall. Extend that wall left 1, up 1, left 1, left with a block, and then you'll extend this block up to the ceiling along with down with 2 walls, and then you'll go left by 2, like so. From the polished black stone here again, the kind of like lower one, you're going to extend it right 2 with walls, then go up 1 and then forward 1. Going left of this block, you'll place 2 walls, back 1, up 1, back 1, up 2, forward 1, up 1. And that's your pipe. I think that's all the piping for this room. Yeah, a little weird, but that is what it is. Take the bottom polished black stone wall here, or the only one that connects to the ground actually, and extend it back with 2 gray concrete. The front gray concrete can be brought up with 2 oak fence. Extend the top oak fence back by 1, and then place an oak trapdoor on the underside of that one. From the back gray concrete, you'll go back diagonally left by 1 and place a packed mud in the floor. Behind that, you'll have a green terracotta knot on the floor, and then you'll have another one back diagonally left from there. Clear your inventory and get out the following: birch door, mangrove stairs, nether brick fence, and a lantern. That'll finish this room. So we'll start with the lantern. It's from that top pipe. You want to make sure you still know the front wall. I'm actually going to remove this block, but I knew this is the front wall. You will count right of this by 1, and then back by 3, and place moving down 2 nether brick fences and a lantern again. In the doorway here on the front to, I guess, leave this room, you'll place on the back half of this podzol a birch door with the handle facing to the left. I'll have to break the wall for that, but that's fine. You can see where that is positioned and how that one opens. Off this side of it, you want a mangrove stair kind of facing back like so, and that will be the chair blocking the door. You do need to get into the room in front, though, so you could either go around through the other door, or you could do the funny thing where you electrify to the top half of it. And I prefer that method much more because it's A, funner, and B, it's quicker. And those are all the reasons you need, I think. So this room has some hilarious thing called having 4 different doors in the same freaking room. So, we're gonna start by getting out light gray concrete, cyan terracotta. I do believe podzol is a requirement here. Birch doors, gray concrete, nether brick fence, lantern, polished blackstone walls, and we'll go mangrove stairs. The pipes in this room aren't that bad, don't worry. This room is easy overall, though, if that makes you feel any better. So we'll actually start with the walls, and looking at this doorway on the back that we just came through, which is this wall, the front will be Like this light gray room here is the front, and I guess the little cyan and blue that you see. But right of this door, you want a light gray concrete along with left of it, I guess, like so. Extend the light gray to the left with 9 alternating cyan terracottas and light gray concretes. Of course it would stick one further, wouldn't it? That's just splendid. From that, you'll go, I guess, forward diagonally left with a light gray here on the end. Then place a podzol in the floor. Light gray concrete in front of that. And then do 6 more alternating cyan and light gray. You'll then go forward diagonally right with a cyan. Light gray to the right. Skip the door, another light gray, and then it's kind of just connecting around from here. So it'll be cyan and light gray until you're 1 away from the cyan and blue over here. Then you'll have a cyan back diagonally right, and you'll just go along this wall, making sure you leave the doorway open. I'm going to confirm that these are actually 1 block off, which they are. Yes, I looked at it really weird. I broke this block and I saw that. I was like, wait. But no, it's fine. I'll start by filling in the little bit of the floor here in with podzol, and this ceiling I believe is just the same height. Yeah, you're just bringing each cyan and light gray up by 7. And making sure you also go above the doorways with the top 6. Yeah, pretty good progress, I'd say, for a part, considering we still have like 10 minutes left. And yeah, probably by the time this room is done, there'll be like 5 left. So I'll maybe start marking the next hallway we'll work on, which will, I think, be coming back forward, and then we'll work around that way. I'm not sure. I'm making it up as I go. I just know what the map looks like, and I know what the Minecraft map looks like, I should say, and as to how everything should line up. I just don't know what order I want to go in, you know? I'm going to be indecisive. Just kind of whatever I feel like doing, you know? It's purely vibes right now. Just, what's the main area? I kind of want to go towards the ending because that would make sense, but also, like, it's a lot of work. So there is one door that we don't have, and it's the one in the back left. And it will be placed on the podzol on the outside, and it will be facing forward the handle. Like so. Every door but the one to the red terracotta room and the one on the back left, which are ironically these two, will be boarded up, which is just the one on the front wall and the one on the right wall. The one that accesses the cyan and blue hallway and the one that accesses the light gray room here. A block above the tops of the walls, you'll fill in the ceiling with gray concrete. And then from there, it's all fun and games. Not really, there's no fun and games here. We'll make the pipe so we can actually use it to mark the lantern a little bit better. So head to the back left-hand corner, which will be just behind this door right here on this light gray. Yeah, I guess just like check the door and see that it leads to nothing, because it's the only door that does right now. Anyway, you want to count right from this cyan terracotta by 4. And place 3 polished black stone walls moving up. Right 2. Up 2. Left 2. And then up by 3. From that top wall, or the gray concrete above it, rather, you will count forward by 3 and right by 2, and place 2 nether brick fence moving down with a lantern below. There's a little bit more we can do. You'll take the mangrove stair on the front wall and count back by 2 from it and right by 2, and place 2 gray concrete moving up. Leave a gap of 1 moving right and place 2 gray concrete moving to the right this time. Clear your inventory and we can finish this room extremely easily. You need polished deep slate slabs, which we're going to use for blocks because I'm lazy. Red concrete. Candles. I thought that candle was floating for a second. I was going crazy. And flint and steel. From the row of 2 gray concrete tall, you're going to place a row of red concrete back diagonally left by 1 that is also 2 tall. From that red, you'll count right by 2 and back by 1 and place a polished deep slate block with a slab on top. On top of the 2 tall gray concrete, you'll place 2 candles lit on fire. And in the front left-hand corner, you'll also place 2 candles lit on fire, like so. And that's literally everything in this room done. It's a fairly simple room. Now, for the fun part, if you would call it that, there is some weird things going on with this hallway, depending on how far we get. So we will have to remember that either for this or for next part. You just need light gray terracotta, white terracotta, waxed weathered cut copper, and gray concrete, and that should be all we'll need for the end of this. And you'll head through this door on the left. Going back from it, you want to place a light gray terracotta, and then connecting into that strip spruce, you'll just place alternating white and light gray terracotta, and again, you should end up connecting into it with a white. In front of the door, you want a light gray, this same door, and then you'll place 4 alternating white and light gray, which should end you on a light gray. From it, you'll go forward diagonally left with a white, and for now, we'll extend it to the side by 19 with alternating terracottas. And you should end somewhere on the light gray concrete. I really don't particularly know where. Is there any, like, anything I could do to measure that? No, not really. It's kind of just there. So, yeah, just hope it's right, I guess. I would also actually get out strip spruce because we can on the end of this place an upward facing strip spruce. You'll then bring that upward facing strip spruce back with 5 wax weathered cut copper and then another upward facing strip spruce here. Right of it, you'll place a light gray terracotta. And then you'll have 9 alternating terracottas going right of that. So you should have a white. You'll leave a gap of 1 and place another white terracotta because we don't have the Ponzel right now. And then right of that, you'll place a light gray terracotta and then 2 white terracotta. From that, you'll go back with alternating light gray and white terracotta until you're at the end of the doorway. Just for now, I think that'll be the best point to start. So be in line with this end strip spruce like so. Fill in the entire floor with your wax weathered cut copper, starting from the strip spruce and ending on the wax weathered cut copper we already have. Again, don't fill under that doorway because we don't, it's Podzol, not anything we have right now. That might be the next room we tackle, honestly. Or we might do this entire hallway first and then do the room after that because this hallway isn't particularly complicated. But that room is an annoying room. I will tell you that right now for free. It's not particularly the most enjoyable room ever. If it's the one that I'm thinking of. There's actually a couple rooms like this one, now that I'm thinking about it. Why does it just have, like, a bunch of, like... It's like the... It's like play care. A bunch of, like... false rooms. Anyway, you want to bring each white terracotta and light gray terracotta up by 7 again, so they're at the same height of the strip spruce. And I guess also bring the strip spruce that you need to up with that same number. Don't forget to go above the doorways, and that's pretty much it. But yeah, it is weird. He has, like, there's, I guess, 4 we know of, because there's the one we come down in, there's the one that I think I'm talking about, there's one that's on fire for some reason, and then there's the one you spawn in Act 2, which is obviously different. I don't quite understand that. I make the comparison to Play Care because of specifically the Home Sweet Home section, where it's just a bunch of fake windows and bedrooms and stuff. Like, although one is a company and one is a singular person's basement. So maybe I do take back the fact that I said I would like this basement. I guess if you remove that fact, then it's fine, but... I don't know. And then we'll do I'll just start from the top and end up doing a little bit of connecting. But yeah, and then... Honestly, this basement isn't, like, insanely big. I mean, we have... I guess this... Like, after this, I think there's... The room that we're gonna do in the next part. There's the room that's on fire, and there's, like, a cluster of a couple rooms. I guess this door should be waxed cut copper, huh? Yeah. But there's a couple other, frick. A couple other rooms at the end, and then that's like pretty much it. It's large, and it's larger than the average basement. But at the same time, I mean, it's not the biggest thing I've ever seen in my life. I feel like Alpha 2 might take up more square footage, or it's longer, I think, at least. I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, you should have this. You're now filling in the ceiling with gray concrete the same way you have before. I don't believe there's anything connecting with the strip spruce. Yeah, it is not over here, so you're just filling it all in kind of blankly. After that, I think that'll be the end of the part. I might... No, we'll just I think, end it there, unless... No, actually, we'll do one little thing. We'll get the, like, fence and light done. Lighting, I guess, rather. And I think we'll actually do this room before we do the hallway, because I want to get it out of the way, because it's not going to be a fun one. Again. There you go. For the lighting, you have a couple actually going on. Clear your inventory, and you need to get out the following. Nether brick fence. Lantern. Red stained glass. Your light block again, which is just called light, apparently. Which will be level 15. I guess we'll get out a birch door along with podzol to place under it. And we'll go iron bars and gray carpet. So if you head to this door here, kind of in the first portion of the hallway, which is, I guess they're both open, but it's the door into the room that we just did previously. And you want to kind of be looking back towards the other portion of the hallway. You will count out to the 6th block behind it, 4, 5, 6, which should be this white terracotta. You'll connect the white terracotta on either side together with iron bars. And then place 4 additional rows of iron bars on top. On top of that, you want gray carpet. Just on this side of the fence, you'll place on like the first row in the center of the hallway 2 nether brick fences and a red stained glass moving down. And then below that, you want your light level 15 light block. There's one more light we can do, and it is in line with the other door. It's this doorway right here, and it'll be in the center of the hallway. It'll be 2 nether brick fences moving down and a lantern. In this doorway, you can place a podzol, and you want the birch door on this side of the podzol, like so. This room has just the white and light gray terracotta stripe walls, so we didn't particularly have any worry about making the walls double layered. Anyway, yeah, we'll end it there. Once you're done that, ladies and gentlemen, that is part 3 of your Hello Neighbor Act 1 basement complete. Good amount of progress for 3 parts. I'm honestly satisfied with that. There is still a lot left to do, though, and hopefully next part... Maybe we'll get the hallway finished. I don't know. Again, I'm kind of making it up as I go. But either way, thank you guys. So if you guys did enjoy this video, have a fantastic rest of your day or night, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.